adoption, ordinance number 51, confirm the establishment of the planning commission with zoning authority. In reviewing all of the old minutes, our planning commission does have the zoning authority. We are just doing this strictly to abide by the Zoning Enabling Act, and that is also where the conflict of interest ordinance is coming into play too. It's not that all of a sudden we're running to catch up with everything. We do have the option of, in the planning commission bylaws, to cover the conflict of interest in there, but we can also do it by ordinance. If we do it by ordinance, it will cover all of our boards, as opposed to if it was just in the planning commission bylaws, it would only pertain to the planning commission. That is why we're doing it by ordinance, to cover all of our boards.
Previously, we had a separate zoning board, correct?
We still have the zoning board of appeals. We still have that.
Zoning issues as they are right now, before this ordinance come before the planning commission, or before that zoning?
Yeah, and things like variances, those go to the zoning board of appeals.
Will this result in any changes?
Absolutely not.
Okay. In the process, all right.
Is there any other discussion on ordinance 51 or 52? Is there a motion to approve ordinance 51?
Will this upset the current planning commission?
No.
The work we do, they'll
No.
keep on Steve the way they did.
Correct.
And I know he hasn't gotten back to us on a lot of issues, but did Mark review, or are these basically MTA recommended ordinances that we're passing?
Correct.
Okay.
Is there a motion to approve ordinance 51?
So moved.
I will support. Would you please roll call?
Batson?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Olds?
Yes.
Mackey?
Yes.
Frederickson?
Yes.
Brunel?
Yes.
Boyd?
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve ordinance number 52?
I have one thing I'd like added, if possible, to ordinance 52, and conflict of interest would be recognized close ties but are not directly related. Well, where it says this approves a conflict of interest.
How would you define that?
Well, a lot of our relatives we don't know as well as we know our real close friends. So, such as friends, close ties that you have. Could be my employer, didn't say that, but, you know.
Employer is already addressed in here.
So would that be up to the person themselves then to basically bring that forward?
Between the applicant and the member that's going through, yes, they would have to bring up if there was a close tie.
My only concern with that is I know we've had issues in the past with dealing with conflict of interest. We don't want people to bail out because it's a difficult choice.
Correct.
With that,
That's
correct.
right. It's lines up with that.
However, MTA Legal Counsel is a paper that recommends this also being in there.
I didn't see that anywhere.
Copies?
I see what you mean as far as like a gray area, but I don't know how you'd ever define the gray area. Yeah,
I guess it would be up to each individual when it happened for the board to decide if that was justifiable or not.
Recognize close ties.
Well,
I think since any time this comes up, it requires a vote of the board anyways.
Right.
The board could then decide if that was the person would explain what their close tie was, and then we would, as a group, decide if that was valid. So.
Otherwise we get republished. Start over. So it's up to you guys.
Adding that little bit, that doesn't really significantly change it. More it expands it, it explains it, doesn't it? Or
We'd have to publish that.
To add it to section 3, is that what you're looking at?
yes.
So that would be section 3, comment 8. Recognize close ties.
Or do you want directly related?
Kathy, that came from MTA? Okay.
So Kathy, is that a motion that you're making is to add that sentence?
I am making a motion that we add that sentence to the conflict of
second it.
interest.
Roll call, please.
Heckey,
Yes.
Frederickson,
Yes.
Brunello,
Yes.
Boyd,
Yes.
myself, yes, Olson.
Yes.
Mattson.
Yes. All right, so you will republish that, and then that one will come before our next board meeting.